Hey guys, Law Void here. I got tied for first place at my extravaganza today at Bundaberg. We're gonna get right into it. So I played Sky Striker today, just a deck that I've been really vibing with. It's gonna be a bit more effort than usual to kind of go over things. But you know, 5 pilots, free ray, 2 rows. These cards are all perfect ratios, nothing really to change. Hand sharp lineups. This is where I did a lot of changing last minute. So standard free Ash. I cut Vela down to 2. I cut Bell to 2. And I decided to play 2 Nibiru over the third of each. Reason being, it's just this is kind of like more impactful, and I don't want to like clog on too many ghost spells. Nibiru is just kind of like very high impact at the moment against Tri-Brigade. I played against Drytron, that was also really good. And free Imperm, this is just another copy of Vela basically, but the cool part about this is you can set it from your hand, so you can area 0 it away if you have multiples, or if you need to get your play started, and like Vela, where you have to commit your summon. For the Striker spells, I played triple Widow Anchor. I played Sky Striker Mirror Match today. This pretty much won me the game. Next to this, I opened Ray. I didn't open a Ray for 2 games, so I had the turbo free spells in the grave. Shark Cannon to use his Ray, make a Kikari, and then add this back to banish his Ray, and then play the game from there. 2 field spell. I wouldn't play this card at 3. 2 is like the perfect number for this. I then bumped up the afterburners to 2. The second one came up a lot. It was actually like really impactful against the Sky Striker Mirror Match because this forces your opponent to use their Ray effect, which you'll see is important for a card that I play later on. 1 multi-roll, 1 engage, 1 eagle, 1 hornet. This was all fine. I considered playing 2 of this, but I deemed afterburner more high impact. Just in like more generic situations, so you can probably like play 2 and then cut like 1 afterburner, but it's personal preference. For generic spells, I played double MST. This came up a lot for outing Imperial Order, anti-spell, or like I had a few people today try to Cosmic Cyclone my field spell, so I changed this in response to pop it, and by then I'd have like 3 spells engaged, so it makes my engage and like my strike spells way more powerful. Double Desires, this is better over Prosperity, reason being I want to have my entire extra deck, because this deck tends to grind a lot, because I don't have an access code talk, as I'm a budget player. I want my full extra deck to play with. Finally, I played these 2 talents. I've already used off a friend today, and also borrowing use of a friend for the foreseeable future. This card was absolutely incredible when I drew it. Like being able to rip a card out of your opponent's hand, take control of something to like off with, or just even like draw to, was so good. In the mirror match especially, because you can like force out their Ray, and then you basically force them to like give you 2 cards, get knowledge, or just like take a Ray so you can play. And like the power spells, just these. I cut the Metal First package, so I cut the free, so I cut the 2 goods and the Metal First fusion to play these, and the second afterburner. I'm so glad I did that. As much as I like that package as a whole, they're just not worth it, because like if you draw the Metal First fusion, or like other times you just want to see like anything else, because it's just an upstart basically. You just pick better cards, you don't have to worry about that. Extra deck is Laurel Sword. I summoned this once. Every other game I kind of won without needing to summon it. I never had to use Spinning Gear Suit today. I didn't play against anything where I need to like out like a Towers kind of thing, or like a fucking Dragoons. Hida. I wanted to make this into Mirror Match really badly. I tried to force a couple situations just to use its Kagari, because I was burning through my resources pretty quickly. But you know, the game ended pretty quickly after that. Phoenix. Outs Imperial Order, better than Unicorn. It's also a 5 for a healer. Zeke. This card's insane. Kinda, this is just like another name basically. I played free Hayate. I like having the 3rd one just to get an extra poke damage. Triple Shiz and Triple K. Then for the side deck, this side deck was honestly perfect. I don't have any changes that I'm making here. Triple Gammy Seal. This is mainly here for Drytron and that Ignister, because I don't want to deal with like the boss monster. This was for Tri-Brigade. and also the striker mirror match. Reason being, this prevents them from shot cannoning you, and it also makes it so your multi-roll doesn't have any downsides when you're using it. So it's actually very impactful there. The third Nibiru for combo, and the Pank. Sided this in once, sided this in once, sided this in once. Never sided this in, but this is just still like just good to play. It's like backer heavy decks. Played some Striker Mirror match. I drew 3 cards off of it. One of which was Lightning Storm. This was a decision made at 1 a.m. in the morning by my friend Pookie. Sorry, I listened to him playing this card. I top decked this card against a Sky Striker Mirror match. I had like Engage, Widow Anchor, Hornet Drone, and Afterburner in hand, and I top deck this, and it's just like, oh yeah, stand by main phase, activate Storm, call back row, empty board, wipe his board, battle phase game, pretty much. Food Twin. This is just in case I need more back row hate. I played the Harpies. I could probably just play like 3 of this, but like the ability to top deck into this and have it be live over like top decking it and just not always being live. But that was it. You'll have the deck profiles of my other teammates from Lure for YGO. There's going to be 2 Tri Brigades, an Altergeist, all of which were in the top 8. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day, everyone.